Hello everyone and welcome to this repair video where we will be taking a look at trying to fix a PlayStation 4 controller which has a damaged analog stick with a few other faults. In order to determine some of the issues with this controller, you will need to connect the controller to a PC and use the wireless game controller settings found within the control panel as shown. With the wireless controller properties window now open, go ahead and test all of the controller's functions. For this controller, there are two faults which are present. The first one, which is the down arrow on the D-pad which is not functioning, and the second main fault where the right analog stick is not correctly registering a downwards press for the R3 to function. This can clearly be felt with poor feedback when trying to press in the right analog stick. Let's go ahead and start to disassemble the controller. To remove the back plate, you will need a small Phillips screwdriver in order to remove the following 4 screws. Once the screws have been removed, use a pick to carefully open the back of the case as there are ribbon cables still attached for the LED and USB port. Carefully remove the battery and the connector as this may have some adhesive applied behind the battery. Once the battery has been removed, you can go ahead and remove the small Phillips screw holding the battery holder to the motherboard. In this particular case, it appears as though somebody has made an attempt at opening the controller before as the screw is already loose. To remove the controller board from the front faceplate, carefully remove the sensor ribbon cable whilst taking care to feed it through the plastic housing as this can easily get damaged. Finally remove the 2 analog stick caps which will reveal the analog sticks. As we can see, the right analog stick clearly shows some damage to the R3 button with the retaining bracket missing. To remove the right analog stick, go ahead and desolder the following solder points as shown. With the faulty analog stick now removed, we can see that the R3 button is loose. And when comparing this to a brand new analog stick, we can clearly see that the bracket is missing. Attach the replacement analog stick to the board and re-solder the joints. Clean up the soldered joints with some isopropyl alcohol. In order to try and fix the bottom D-pad, we can go ahead and use some isopropyl alcohol on both the ribbon cable and the D-pad contacts. Go ahead and reassemble the controller, taking care not to damage any of the ribbon cables. With the controller now reassembled, go ahead and retest the controller to see if the repair has worked. We can see from the test that all the controller's buttons are now functioning correctly. Thank you for watching. If this video has helped you fix this issue, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more upcoming content.